In three, two, one. So, good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year to you all. You are tuning in right now to the Book and Through Life podcast. My name is Revolution, and I've been your host since 2022. But of course, here with me right now is one of the country's strongest Krumpers, or most well known Krumpers, and personally, one of my favorite local Krumpers here in the Philippines. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Titan.
What's up, bro? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm Casey Francisco, also known as Titan, Beyonder, Kilahakside, Twin Zig, from Intra Madness, Titan Force, Hybrids of Freedom, so on and so forth. So, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Alright, so then again, we're just gonna be here right now interviewing si Titan the Beyonder and asking him questions. But of course, before we get to it, make sure you do subscribe to this YouTube channel and don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and Facebook so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And also, quick plug, but Intra Madness also has their own podcast. Their first episode was with Bruiser, and also recently they had an episode with Trinity and Hybrid. So go check that out. Link in the description. And I guess with that, let's get to it. So Titan, first question that I have. I'm pretty sure that you've said this before in a different video, and also I'm pretty sure a lot of Krumpers know about the story, but for the sake of this episode, just let us know how you got into Krump and how it led to where you are now.
Yeah, good question because I just answered this last night on a different podcast. I started dancing Krump back in 2015. So when I joined the Lyceum Wild Style crew, which is a competing team, hip hop team or street dance team of the Lyceum College. So my senior members there were uh, like veteran or OG WF squad. So it was Junior Wildfire, aka Junior Wildfire, no other AKAs. It was Kim's, and it was Young Wildfire, I think, or Infant. I forgot his rank. Uh, they were Krumpers. So when we were rehearsing at this gym called Anda Gym, I saw Crumpinoy 2.0 having a session with the Crumpinoy 2.0 is led by Zik, by Black Zik back then. So they were wearing snapbacks with the different colors like red and black and green on the underbrim, and they were wearing all black with the Nike SBs. So I was like, freak, so cool. Like, Krump looks like this because before, when I watched, when I watched the Stomp the Yard, Krump was like looking a different. It was like still looking like hip hop, like originated from hip hop, right? So I'm not uh, attached by the Crump's atmosphere at that time. But when I saw Crumpinoy 2.0 having a session, like Zik dancing, having with like sharp movements, clean, precision, control with the materials and the combos, because that's Zig's strength back then, like the materials, the combos, the flashy and the sharp arm patterns and foundations and the footworks. So I was like really, shocked, and there was a part of my brain I felt like it was open. So I became interested in Krump. So I asked my seniors, hey, Kuya, can you teach me Krump? Turuan, pwede niyo ba ako turuan? Gusto kong matuto. They taught me very little Krump, but they were like super busy. I don't think they can teach me continuously. So I approached a different mentor, which is a big part of my Krump career. Shout out to Lil G Tricks. aka Krogan. Some of the people, the new people, don't know him. He's not that much of a famous Krumper, but he has that much influence on me because he was a classmate of my uh, older sister, older cousin. So he was a classmate back in high school. So he taught me like b-boy before, and then when I went to college in Lyceum, he taught me Krump. So fun fact, I went to Lyceum because of him, like because I have someone to vouch me in having in a dance troupe because actually I another fun fact like I dance I pick up a school college school not because of the curriculum or the courses they offer or the quality of teachings they have but on the dance crews that they have like uh I was filtering schools like okay this school mahirap pumasok mahirap entrance exam okay this okay sana yun that's crew nila kaso wala yung course na gusto ko and then when I categorized Lyceum it was like okay meron silang multimedia arts merong dance crew hindi lang ako familiar sa style pero meron akong kuya doon I have an older brother there so okay, let's do this so yeah he taught me Krump he was like going to our barangay every morning every other morning to teach me Krump like I'm together with some of my friends back then and then uh, I went to a session of Hybrids of Freedom I think way back January 2015 or February and there was 1K there there was Vengeance all of the people I watched in YouTube was there I was seeing them live and I was like Spaz Out was there Pain was there Monster Vengeance was there Toxin was there Lady Vengeance was there all of the people who are seeing um and then Spaz Out approached me like hey bro who you training under like I don't know if I still have the conversations of me and Spaz Out but when I asked him about the session like I told him kuya is the session open for everyone like, yeah bro just go and then when I went there Spaz Out was like yeah bro you're Buck who's training you I'm training under no one but Black Zeke taught me foundations before. General Wildfire taught me foundations. Infant, uh, Infant G-Trix, I think he's still Infant G-Trix at that time. Lil G-Trix was teaching me foundations too. And I was like, okay, bro, go to my session. Then I'll make you a little. That time, my favorite Krumper is Black Zeke and Spazam. So it was like a dream come true. It was like a sign from the universe that okay, Krump is for you because your favorite Krumpers like you too. Like there's a different feeling of reward when your favorite Krumpers acknowledge you. So yeah, I trained for Spaz Out for a week, but he dropped me after 2 weeks I think because I can't commit to the session. So shout out to Sevi. He's one of my best brothers out here. He dropped me. I became Boy Spaz Out for a week, but I decided to stop because I think it's very hard for me to go from north to central. He was training in Pedro Hill. By that time, I'm hectic at the school. My parents are still very strict about the dance because they still don't know the background of dance. So I dropped him and I dropped under him. Sorry, I dropped under him. And then yeah, Black Zeke sent me a text message like, "Hey bro, session on this place," and I was like, "Yo, this is very near our house." And then I found out that where Zik lives before, it was Mayon. It was on Mayon. It was a 10-minute jeepney ride from my house. So I went there. I sessioned there a couple of times, and then when Black Zeke offered me, "Yo, bro, do you want to be Boy Black Zeke?" And I was like, "Okay." No trainee period. Just like, "Yo, bro, you wanna be?" Like, okay. And then, yeah. After that, I trained under him for many times. Back then, he was like very, like, what do you call this? Manually. First hand, he was training me first hand.
Yeah, yeah,
Like first hand, like really, when he notices something that, "Hey bro, your jabs are getting sloppy," he's fixing it. Like that's how I kinda miss Zeke. Like he's really training me, molding me into like becoming a great Krumper. So it happened for a year, but I think he became busy. So yeah, I started going to Wildfire's training. That's when I met Kuya Ted. Like he was like, "Yeah, bro, battle me." That's why Kuya Ted and me is very close. Because when I was just a whack stupid mother, a whack stupid, he knows me already. He's teaching me things. He's giving me opportunities to battle someone. He's acknowledging my stuff. You know, shout out to Wildfire for that. Much love, yeah, much love, kuya, much respect. Yeah, and then uh, it continued until I just started joining battles, and I started winning unconsciously. I just wanted to enjoy it. Then I started noticing, hey, I'm winning many battles. Why don't I make it like seriously, like focus on battling? Then I joined many times, and then I won many times again. And then like Zik became off, Kuya Tet became off. Like people were telling me like, "Yeah, you're next." And I was like, "Oh shit, the pressure, the pressure." And yeah, I became off after KOB Japan 2018. Yeah, that was like my second out of the country trip, Krump trip. 1K has a really good influence on my Krumpers. He's one of my idols, especially until now. Like I watch his footages, I study his footages like, all the time. So I wanted, uh, I wanted to be under THRU, under Kuya Pat and 1K. Actually, before I was a fan of 1K more than a fan of Hackside. Because I don't understand Hackside's Krump. It's too deep. You need to be Krump to know Krump. You know, you need to like have a deep understanding of Krump to understand Kuya Pat's Krump. 1K is 1K's Krump is really, um, for it's not that hard to digest because it's the execution is good. There's a lot of character happening, so visually it's very crazy, and deeply it's very crazy too. But Kuya Pat is like just very deeply rooted with Krump, so I don't understand that at that time. So, but when I started training under the death row, like I'm start I'm starting to understand like what the heck, this guy is really, on the top. That's why people are telling me like before like a Patma Banta is like that. So yeah, I started under training under death row, and then Kuya Pat took me under his wing, Hackside, and then I became King Hackside. Yeah, I think that's it. It's long.
So Next question that I have here. I think this is also something that you mentioned in a different podcast, but um, you know, there were people before telling you that you shouldn't crump, or so I just wanted to ask, what was that like going through struggles or hardships like that, and how did you overcome them?
Bro, first of all, it's hard, especially when uh, the one who's telling you those type of stupid things are ahead of you, your seniors. Like, imagine telling, like, a doctor telling you, like, this is your last day. It's the same because an authority figure is telling you, like, this is your last day or this is what will happen to you. So it's very depressing. It's not healthy for the mind. But me at that time, I was like, ah, okay, you then, watch me. Because I'm a fan of Kobe Bryant back then. Like, I was playing NBA 2K. I mean, not 2K, NBA Live. It's still live. 2K was just a new game back then. I was playing NBA 2K, NBA Live, and I was always using Kobe Bryant. And then I was like watching all of his like plays on YouTube, all of his mindset. Like, okay, you then watch me. One day, I'ma make you. You're gonna ask me for comments on your own. That day happened. That day happened. I just kept working, kept sharpening the dagger to stab someone, to stab that guy. But at the end of the day, when you're going for revenge, you're digging two graves. So you're aiming to kill someone, but you're killing yourself too. So it's not that healthy. But yeah, that's how I overcame it. Just putting the negative energy on the work, translating it or transmuting it into a constructive work. Nice.
Damn, it's like you went through that hardship, and then like how many years later, winning all these championships, traveling to different countries, teaching all these workshops, teaching these private programs, so on and so forth. So I guess real quick, which were your which are your top three favorite moments in your journey so far?
Dang.
You can also
Dang.
go top five.
So many, bro. So many. Like, number one that I can think of is, I think, Spain. Spain, like
Last year.
last year. It was my best and my worst. I'm not gonna tell the story why it was my worst, but it was my best too. I remember the work I've been putting. I'm alone in a foreign country. The time is different from the Philippines. So I was talking to Lady Hacks in a different time. Like, sometimes when I wake up, she's sleeping. So, it's not very familiar. The environment is not very familiar. The work I had to put in to get there. I remember when I was a finalist and I was going to Paris. I went outside of the venue, really cold. I was crying. And I was thanking the universe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just saying thank you. Even when I like remember it now, I'm still getting a little bit teary eyed. Like, thank you, like I'll remember it. So that was my first Spain. Second will be, I think, Japan, 2018, because that was very unexpected. Like, I didn't expect to get there. I didn't expect to be a finalist. You know, so that was a very emotional moment for me, for my career. That was a very good uh, comeback that that serves as core memory. So third, I think, will be Taiwan, 2018 too. Yeah, I battled Kuya Phil. I battled the best in Taiwan, which was a good experience for me. My first experience of flying outside and battling for Krump in an event. So I remember before that day, before the battle day, my feeling is really good. I know I'm gonna win. I know I win already, and I was praying, thank you. Whenever I win, some good things happen to me. Gratitude is the sign. So three is Taiwan. Four, I think Indonesia with Kuya Pat, because aside from the Krump, which was my redemption after BKC, Indonesia was my redemption. It was a bonding for me and Kuya Pat. I get to know him more. So that was a core memory. Five will be, I think, when I became Hoff, Twin Zik at the same time, and when I became Kilahaksad on the following. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh no. Five is when I became Kilahaksad and when I became Twin Zik and Hoff at the same time. The other one is when I was it's just last year. I ranked 30 out 29 or 30 on the FCD MVP. I was like, what the? Is this fucking real? Like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I think that was my most emotional moment.
I really love that thing that you said about, thanking the universe kasi minsan that's something we forget to do. And it's also something that like I've been personally working on then because for me how I do it is like I have a notebook naman, and then that's where I write like things that I want to manifest, my goals, my aspirations, so on and so forth. So it's really inspiring to hear that story from you. Um, I just want to plug in an extra question real quick. But besides the ones that you mentioned earlier, who are your five, top five favorite Krumpers? Doesn't have to be in order.
Philippines or overseas?
The whole world. The whole world. The whole universe.
Twin Beast is exempted because
Yeah.
I'm biased. Aside from me being biased, it's really great. He's one of the greatest in the world. One is Beast for sure. Two, Bruiser right now. Three, maybe Ugly Faye. Four might be no one, or Joker. Fifth is Deep, and Miho. Yeah, I think Deep, Miho, and Lightsaber. Yeah, so too many favorites.
Okay, with that, let's move on to more recent events. And I guess let's do a little recap of 2023. So, in 2023, then again, you mentioned earlier that you went to Spain and then also you were going to these different countries and also different cities around the Philippines. So, why don't you tell us about your favorite ones or your favorite moments from 2023?
Favorite moments? Huh.
Yeah, it could be like championships, tournaments, or it could be events that we judge at or workshop that we taught.
Okay. Favorite moments will be No Man's Land because it was a huge moment for me. Not only for me, but for uh, Sam, Lady X. So it was a great moment for her and me. So that's my favorite moment. Second favorite moment was Spain, for sure. Spain. Third might be, I think, Bicol. I went to Bicol to judge because I've done so many stupid things there. Like I climbed a mountain without any ropes. Like I ate Bicol Express and uh, Laing. I drank Alfonso, so many Alfonso. Like two bottles or three. Yeah, Bicol was China. Yeah, China. Because it's my first open style win in a different country. So it's my first workshop on a different country. I won. It's so many. I won the Krump of China there. So I've done 6 private classes
Damn, 6.
for for almost just 8 days. So you know, so many things happened in 8 days. What else? My street. I think my street because it's the first time I saw Sam after we broke up. So my street was good. Um, what else? Indonesia, my first judging
First judging international.
internationally. Yeah, Indonesia. Bacolod, yeah, Bacolod is one of the best experiences that I had. It's one of the funniest because I've you know when uh, people with the same mind go together, it's disaster, bro. So
Definitely.
Alan, RJ, Kuya Tet, Alpas, Boson, my God, that team really fun. Uh, Malaysia with Sam, our first flight together. So that was really memorable for me. Uh, yeah, I think this year is more crump than last. Yeah, I think those are my favorite moments of my career.
Nice. That it's also been like my dream to go to Bacolod. I've always wanted to see like what it's like there. And also one of my little homies, Monster Street Scars, he's from there as well. And we've been like trying to trying to come up with a day where either he flies here to Manila or I go see him there. But yeah, shout out to you, Monster, if you're watching this. Um, all right, so yeah, damn, um, really inspiring. It's really good. Yeah. Now moving on to the even more recent. Recently, we had the Intra Madness X, the Get Off session, and a lot of stuff happened there. There was the battles of you versus Hybrid. There was Trinity versus Offstage, and then there were also a few other battles between Warbase and Dark Truths. And so yeah, tell us what it was like from your perspective that time.
What it was like uh, the experience, or
Experience.
for me, it's fun and challenging because uh, Inter Madness now is being more actively pushing the movement than the recent years. So it's challenging for me because the pressure is on me. Whatever happens bad is on me, but whatever happens good is on us. So that's just how my mindset is. If anything goes bad, it's me. It's okay. It's just me. But if anything happens very good, it's on us, like everyone. So, battling hybrid was like really really good. It's the first time I battled someone from the US. Is it?
Maybe you battled someone while
I
you were
battled
abroad.
1K. I battled 1K, but 1K lives in the Philippines that time. Yeah, I think it's the first time I battled someone from the US, and it's a memorable battle. So battling hybrid was like somewhat a redemption also from me because I think I was undisciplined last year, last month of the year. So I am trying to get my discipline back in my Krump and my lifestyle. So it's a challenge. Watching Trinity kill off stage is like hard for me because if it's your little homies getting killed off, what you it makes you want to save them. But at some point, like you gotta give it, you gotta give them the space to grow and to nurture from that experience.
Yeah, getting killed off is a learning experience.
Yeah, Trinity destroyed off stage for sure. Like really, really destroyed. I think that's a one rounder. Trinity one rounded off stage for me. For me, crazy. So the session was really crazy. Watching Vengeance dance, watching Wildfire, watching Dark Truth, watching Lady B, watching all of the Buckheads, watching Trinity, watching Hybrid, watching Sky, and everyone who came. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. Like, I'm happy to see people dancing in the Intra Madness spot. So many because I consider Intra Madness, uh, the spot of Intra Madness as my second home. So yeah, it was really fun, and I'm still in a state of bliss until now.
Yes, I love it. I was also really happy that time. Like segue, I was also really happy that time that I was able to bring my big homie back to the session. Yeah, because like especially since I'm leaving next week for the US, I said to him like prior to like let's say maybe December, I said to him like I have 1 month left. We all gotta see each other before I leave, and he said himself that like you're not allowed to leave until I see you. And the day of that session, I messaged him, we're going to Intra Madness get off session tonight. You're not allowed to back out. That's exactly what I said to him. And to my surprise, it worked. He showed up. And I think it was also a good experience for him because um, besides him getting back into the session, like showing himself again, it was also that was also the night before his birthday.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, he had to go home early that time because his girlfriend was waiting for him. But yeah, I think I would love to believe that that was a good birthday gift to him, bringing him back to the session.
For sure.
So we're down to our second to the last question. But this year, 2024, let us know about you know what's in store, if maybe what's Intra Madness gonna be up to this year, what's Titan Force gonna be up to this year, what are you gonna be up to this year? Let them know.
Usually, I don't anticipate what I'm gonna do or experience, but I'm sure great things are coming for me. Um, that's for sure. Inter Madness, we're still gonna push the movement. We're gonna throw an event, a big event, international event this year. Still gonna put on sessions. We're gonna put many sessions now, and we're gonna film it. Um, Titan Force, I'm gonna put on many trainees because I have way many trainees. I'm gonna drop some of those who are inactive. I'm gonna give ranks to those who deserve it. And yeah, bro, I'm just gonna work on myself. Like I'm gonna focus on myself because last year been focusing so much on other people. Now it's back to the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah, 2024. I'm not gonna predict you or what, but yeah, great things are in store for sure. I'm gonna work on myself. This statement is not just for 2024, and I'm not gonna say this to brag this or not to be arrogant, but I'm gonna be the greatest.
Let's go. And I guess with that, what would your final message to the viewers be?
Hi guys, um, life is hard. Life is hard, so make sure you live your life the way you want it to be. So the good way you want it to be. Love your families, love your people, love the people around you, love those who are important to you, love your craft, because everything that comes from love or that comes from the heart is a good thing. So believe in your dreams, stay faithful to your dreams, and always just believe in yourself that you can do the great things that you are meant to do. So, yeah, and be grateful always.
Nice, nice, nice. And that has been our episode with Titan the Beyonder. Thank you so much for your time and your knowledge. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Revolutionary Works. And also don't forget to subscribe to Intra Madness Titan Force so that you don't miss out on these episodes and their episodes as well. And I guess with that, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Keep booking.